Hi everybody, combining two mystery D-stash hauls into one video. Just show you some polishes I picked up in like mystery grab bags. I decided to combine for two just because I still have a lot of nail mail I want to talk about, and I think that will make it go faster. So let's talk about one first and then we'll talk about the other haul second. So I'm going to move some of these out of the way. I'm going to be swatching everything on a nail wheel and just be kind of chatty. I still have this on my nails, you guys. I've been really busy. My husband had a medical procedure on Friday. I started making my Christmas cookie bizcochitos for my family. I wanted to watch Rise of the Skywalker, and so basically I feel like I have neglected you guys in my 12 days of nail mail, so I do apologize. But let's get into some of these polishes. So I'm going to use a couple of used nail wheels to swatch with. And so the first haul I'm going to show you was 7 polishes. I actually gave one to my sister just because it was a pink and I have a ton of pinks. But this was just like a mystery bag, you just pay shipping. So I was pretty happy with what I got because I think that just paying shipping is actually a pretty good deal. So let me show you the polishes from that haul first. And it was like a mix of older indies and then just some other stuff she needed to get rid of, and she did tell me that in the description. This does not have a brand on it at all. This is actually just written in marker on like Scotch tape, but this says Winterberry, and it's a really beautiful mix of glitters. Look how pretty that looks, you guys. I haven't swatched these before, so I don't know how they perform at all. But let's check it out. So I don't know if this is more of a topper or if this will get opaque on its own. As of right now, I'm kind of thinking maybe on 3 coats you might get there, but we will have to see. So that was 1 coat. So that was 1 coat of Winterberry. And that looks really pretty, you guys. You guys know I like my glitters, so I am excited to try that. Next up, this is from Darling Diva Polish. This is called Walk on the Ocean. I remember this brand, a few ladies on the nail board posting about this like a really long time ago. I don't know if this brand is still even around, and if they are, for sure they're doing way different packaging than this. But this looks really pretty. There's a mix of like larger green glitters and some silver glitters and holographic squares, all kinds of different shapes. This is the kind of polish that was really popular when I first got into nail polish. And I have a soft spot for it still, definitely. So this is for sure a topper. So you do get some nice glitter payoff on the first coat, and that may be all I would even do over another color, would be 1 coat. The base is fairly clear. It maybe has like a slight green tint, but not horrible. Look how pretty that is, you guys. I like that. I think this is cute for summer, like over a white or like a turquoise, lighter turquoise. I think this would be really pretty. I'm excited to wear that. I think it's interesting, and like I told you guys, I have like a nostalgia factor for like older style polishes, and this is definitely an older style polish. Next up is from Pretty and Polished. I remember seeing the ladies on the nail board post this brand of polish before, and I've never had any from this brand, but it's a really beautiful pink glitter Crowley. It does have some separation in the bottle, and it's actually a tiny bit dry. So let me add a little bit of thinner to this because it is dry. Tip: I only use a Orly nail lacquer thinner if my polishes have glitter, because I have the Beauty Secrets brand of nail polish thinner, but there's something in this brand here, the Beauty Secrets, that eats glitter up, and it will make it disintegrate over time. And so anytime I have a glitter polish, I will only use Orly, just because I don't want my glitters to be eaten up by thinner. So I'm gonna add a few drops of thinner and just shake it up, and then I'll let that sit, and we'll talk about this one in a few minutes after. We'll talk about this one in a few minutes after the thinner has a little chance to kind of do its thing. Next polish I got from that D-Stash is called Pretty Women Nail Polish, and this is called Mini Kitten Heels. I love this shade of pink, you guys. I hope it has a good formula. I've never heard of this brand before. Let me know if you guys have. This actually looks like it might have a really nice formula. It's not streaky, and it is getting fairly opaque on that first coat. I really do enjoy this color though. Look at that. That is such a beautiful baby pink with maybe just a touch of lavender. That is so pretty, you guys. I really like that. Next up is this cute little mini polish. This is called Perception Nail Lacquer Save the Tatas. I like that name. Look at how cute that is. I've never heard of Perception Nail Lacquer. I'm assuming that's a brand that is also no longer making polish. But I think this looks really cute in the bottle. I'm usually not one for mini bottles. I feel like they have their place sometimes when you just maybe want to try something out. But I don't usually purchase mini bottles. So you don't get a lot of glitter coverage from this. I think this does need a touch of thinner in this polish as well. But I will show you two coats. I do like the glitter mix though. I think it's really pretty on the nail. It has some really pretty pink and holographic and just a fun little bottle of polish, so I do like that. I'm just gonna add a drop of thinner to this right now too, since it is a mini. Do a couple drops. If you guys have never thin polished before, and I'm sure you all have, but if you're new to polish collecting and you haven't, always start out with like less than you think you're gonna need and then add from there, because if you put in too much, you can like over thin the polish and then it won't dry. But if you do that, what you can do is leave it with the cap unscrewed for a little bit, and that will evaporate some of the thinner off. But I always start off with like less than I think I'm gonna need, and then if I do need more, I'll go back in with more later. But there was that one. You put in this little Color Club polish, a mini. This is called Breakfast at ... Looks like it has a shimmer sheen to it. I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about this, just because I'm not really into shimmer, like sheeny type polishes. Because they get brush strokey, like metallic-y type finishes. There's something fluffy on my nail wheel. I think I got that off. So this does have like a very brushstroke effect. I don't know if you guys can see that. But we'll see how it dries, because sometimes after it dries down, the brush strokes aren't as noticeable. but we'll come back to that. I'm gonna move on to a new nail wheel. This one is also painted on. And we're gonna look at this pretty polished again, see if it thinned out just a tiny bit. I hope this polish is like still good because it looks really pretty. Ooh, this is pretty. This kind of reminds me of, did you guys ever used to get bubblegum ice cream from Baskin Robbins? That's kind of what this reminds me of. Oh my god, I used to love bubblegum ice cream. Look how fun that is. That is adorable on the nails, you guys. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to wear that. So cute. So I'll let these dry and then I'll come in for second coats of that first destash. But let's move into the second destash next. So on that second destash, basically she was also offering mystery bags of polish. I don't remember what you would get, how many polishes. These two, and this one. And I believe it was like $20 for all these, shipping included. So I thought that was a good deal. And then she did ask me if I had a preference for color. So I told her I enjoyed pinks, and she sent me a ton of like pinkish range shades, which I really thought was nice. So let's go with this one first. So this is Fancy Glass. This is obviously older because Fancy Glass has different packaging now. But it's a really gorgeous like grandma colored holographic, and this is called Sebastian. Every time I hear the name Sebastian, it reminds me of what's that movie with Reese Witherspoon? It's Reese Witherspoon, Ryan Phillippe. Oh, and there's another girl, Selma Blair, I think. But Sebastian is the brother. Cruel Intentions. Did you guys ever watch that? It was like a kind of dumb movie, but me and my cousin were obsessed with that movie. Anyways, the guy's name is Sebastian, and if you haven't seen it, maybe check it out. And if you're in the mood for like a cheesy movie. So this has some really good coverage on the first coat. I really do like this color. I think it's going to be super, super flattering on the nail. Look at that. It is going to be a two-coater. Two coats will definitely, I think, deepen the color up just a tiny bit. The holographic is not in your face, but it is there, and it's really pretty. Next up is from Potion Polish, and this one is called Let's Get Alfed Up. It's a really beautiful, like, berry colored red with holographic. I've never tried Potion Polish. Excuse my nail chip, you guys. Ugh, I just chipped it a while ago. It's a really beautiful magenta colored polish. I did see Potion Polish on Kendra when she was filming, and I also think that oh my gosh, what's her name? It's gonna kill me right now. Heather from Heather D showed a couple of these Potion Polishes. So when I pulled it out of the package, I was kind of excited because I was like, oh, I remember them talking about it. And it's a brand I had never really heard of or tried. So I thought, well, I remember they had like good things to say. So I was happy to see this here. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is beautiful. Oh, this color is so pretty. I really love the color of this. I think it has a really beautiful formula as well. Look at that on the nail. Oh, that is so pretty. I really, really like that a lot. I don't know. I'm going to have to check this brand out. Potion Polish. Next polish is from a brand called PH. I've never heard of this before. Polish is called Sophia. And it's a really beautiful pink with a touch of like shimmer and holographic. All of these are different shades of pink, which I do appreciate. And Let's see. This has a really nice formula as well. It's very opaque. It goes on really nicely. I mean, of course it will be a 2-coater, but it's really pretty. Have you guys ever seen this pH polish? Do you know if it's still a brand or is it like something that isn't being made anymore? That is really pretty too. These are kind of similar, but I think this one is gonna deepen up on a second coat. They actually look more similar in person than they're showing up on camera, to be honest with you. So, but really, really pretty, like berry-ish shades. You guys know I like a berry shade. Then I got Polished for Days. Grandma got Run Over by a Unicorn. I like that. Look at how pretty this is, you guys. Oh, there's so much pretty elements in this polish. So pretty. This doesn't have like any type of thing on the label saying it's from like Polish Pickup or For the Love of Polish box. So I don't know when this was released or have any information on it, but it looks gorgeous. Switching over to another new nail wheel. Ooh, this is really beautiful, you guys. Sometimes when I get stuff from D-Stashes, I'm like, how did someone not like this? But not everything's for everyone, I guess. And I think some people are very ruthless in their D-Stashing, and I actually do envy that about people because I am not ruthless at all. Look at that on the nail. Oh my goodness. All that shimmer. All the elements in this polish are so pretty. That is so pretty. And the last polish I picked up from this D-Stash is from, I want to say this polish is called Bliss Polish, but I don't even know. I've seen this brand around. I don't have anything from this brand. I am loving this color, and it's called Peach Frost Ice Cream Shop. This is right up my alley, you guys. You know, in the summer, I love these types of polishes where it's like neon peachiness. Formula looks like this will be sheer. It is very sheer. So I don't know how many coats this will take to build up, but it is a very pretty color. I think for sure on 3 coats, you could be close to opacity, but to be honest with you, I don't even know if 3 coats will do it. I'm on an opaque nail wheel, so it is giving it a little bit of extra opacity, but that's a gorgeous color though. I do love the color. So let's go in for 2 coats of the first set of polish I showed you. First one is going to be this Winter Berry, and we're going to do 2 coats of that and see how we like it. So on 2 coats, you are getting some more coverage. I think this will get opaque in 3 coats, and I'm excited about that because I love these type of glitters worn opaquely. I just think they're so fun, you guys. Man, that could even be really close at 2 coats depending how you apply. Look at that on the nail. The glitter mix sort of reminds me of Mardi Gras just a little bit, but it's really, really beautiful. Man, I really like that. I miss indie glitters. I really do, you guys. I wish indie glitters would make a comeback. So next up is going to be the Darling Diva Walk on the Ocean. And 2 coats of that does add a little bit extra to the nail. I think these big glitters are going to be a little bit hard to get out and manipulate, but I think it's a cute combo. So I'm excited to try that. Next up will be the second coat of the Pretty Women. I may wear this soon just because sometimes I do really enjoy a pale pink in the winter. Man, this goes on very buttery. Especially for such a light shade. This has a great formula. Look at that on the nail. So pretty, you guys. Oh, this would be a beautiful pedicure too. Sometimes these like pastel colors when you're a little tan just really pop off the nail. Oh, I'm excited to wear that as a pedicure for sure. I'm gonna call this Color Club Opaque in one coat, and brush strokes did die down, so I may try this and top coat it and see what I think about it. But this may end up in the destash pile just because I am not completely in love with it. Or maybe I'll give it to my niece. She loves green, so maybe she'll enjoy that. So let's see how this performs after a little bit of thinner is put into it. Again, I really like the glitter mix of this one, so I'm excited to try it. So that second coat does distribute more glitter. This is for sure a topper. It's not going to get opaque on its own. But this over like a wine color, I think would be really, really pretty. It's just a really pretty mix of glitters. So I enjoy that. I do like it. And hopefully it's something I can use up because it is a little mini bottle. Okay, so that was everything that was on this nail wheel. So I'll just kind of... So this was one here, this one, that one. Those were all the ones I just swatched. I'm going to go on to my second started nail wheel and show you the pretty polished after I added a little bit of thinner to it. Yes, that definitely helped the consistency of this polish. It's not as thick and goopy. It does dry textured, so I definitely will show it to you guys with some top coat just so you can see how it looks with that texture kind of glossed over. But that is so fun. It's very bubblegum. Next up is going to be a second coat of the Fancy Gloss Sebastian. So the color is deepening up really nicely into a super beautiful grandma-y shade. Sort of like a brick red, but with like a little bit more pink in it. It's really pretty, you guys. You guys know I love these types of grandma shades. Look at that on the nail. That is gorgeous. It's like a grandma with something extra. Grandma with some bling. I really like that a lot. Next up is going to be the Potion Polish Let's Get Elfed Up. Oh, that second coat just makes it so much more like vampy and pretty. That is gorgeous, you guys. Oh my gosh. Look at this on the nail. Oh, that is beautiful. I might need to wear that like in January. Amazing. So beautiful. Next up is going to be this pH polish, the second coat of Sophia. That is is so pretty too, you guys. That second coat just is really doing wonders to these polishes. I will top coat all of these sparkly ones so that we can see the extra shimmer and stuff that's in them. So on second coat, this is definitely way deeper. They're not as similar anymore as they were before. I love this shade of pink, you guys. I think this shade of pink works for fall and summer, and I really love it. And on to the last nail wheel. We're gonna do a second coat of the Polished for Days Grandma Got Run Over by a Unicorn. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty, you guys. I am really loving the look of this polish. It has some really beautiful things going on in it. Of course, I got all over my hand. But look at that. So pretty, like perfect for now in the winter because it's dark, but then it has some really pretty sparkle to it, which I like. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm gonna go in for the second coat of this, I think it's Bliss Polish, I don't know, Peach Frost. And this one may be the only third coater of the bunch, so I'll probably do that third coat off camera. This is still pretty sheer, but it is building up nicely, so maybe it will get opaque in 3 coats. Maybe I just underestimated it. I think this color will pop in the summer off of a tan. Look at how pretty. I love these type of like neon peach shades so much, you guys. So I'm gonna let all this stuff kind of dry and top coat, and I will be right back. This is the Winterberry here. It's really pretty, you guys. I top coated it and I really like it. So I'm excited to try that one. Then this one was Walk on the Ocean by Darling Diva Polish. This one was Pretty Woman Mini Kitten Heels. Do you guys remember like in the early 2000s when kitten heels were in? I had a pair of kitten heels. And I literally like every time I wore them would like bust my butt. And I was like, how does this happen? Because I can wear like high heels and I'm totally fine. But these heels were probably like this tall, and I literally would almost kill myself every single time I wore those shoes. This is Save the Tatas here. Here's the Color Club. This is the Pretty and Polished. That one was called Flip Flop Forget About It. I like that name too. I don't think I had shown you that name before because I don't even remember saying that. So sorry about that. Next is the Fancy Gloss Sebastian. So pretty. Next up is the Potion Polish Let's Get Elfed Up. Next is this PH brand, Sophia. Then the last two were Polished for Days, Grandma Got Run Over by a Unicorn. I'm in love with that, you guys. And the, I'm gonna say Bliss Polish. Tell me what it is if you guys know in the comments. Peach Frost. I do think this one's gonna have a difficult formula because it seemed difficult even on the nail wheel, and usually the nail wheel kind of makes things a little bit easier. So I'm interested to see how that one performs. But that is it for my 2 mystery destashes. I'm hoping to do live swatching on my Polish for Days Black Friday order, and also my painted polish Black Friday order coming up, and a couple of more nail mail packages from subscribers and a couple of more destashes. So we're getting close to the end of 12 days of polish. So thank you guys for watching the videos and for being patient with me being behind the schedule. I hope you guys are having an amazing evening. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.